Pop Squat, come at you. Got some new stuff from Cere. Cere has sent in, 4 or 5 tracks in the past. Let's double check here. And he's new artist. I say new. He's somebody who's been making music for quite a while here, but I think his unsigned is working. He's making it go. And it got some cool stuff. We've done, let's see here, total 4 tracks. Those are all showing here. Night Has Come, 616, The 666 Click, and Curses. And his stuff is a little different than what I normally listen to. I don't have a problem with that. I like everything. Well, that's not true. I don't like everything. I like to listen to everything and see what it is that's out there and see what I can expose myself to that's new and cool and I might like. Let's see here. So this is a song EP of my old songs that I've remastered. There you go. First track is called Pills. The second is Satan, and the third is Dance with the Devil. There might be a theme to this. Let's check this out. This came out. This collection, this EP, came out about a month ago. He sent me a request for me to listen to this stuff about a month or so ago, and finally getting around to it. Happy to do it. Thank you again, Cere, for reaching out and just saying, "Hey, remember I sent this to you?" I had it on my list. We're all good. 3 tracks, total of 8 minutes and 25 seconds. Hashtag shadow rap. That's actually kind of a cool term for something. He's got this other hashtags listed here: hip hop, trap, shadow rap, underground, and ghoul posse. I think that's a thing he always uses, ghoul posse. Maybe it's a group he's a part of. I don't know for certain. Let's check out, what's the first song? Pills. And this is the Dance with the Devil Volume 1 EP from Cere. Let's do it. Oh, what a great start to a track. I mean, honestly, very, very cool. Starts off, it's kind of creepy, chanty music. It really builds and builds and builds and builds, and all you wanted to do is get to the, and it could have come in with a ton more power, and I would have been even happier, but it's really, really cool. I'm starting it over because I like it so much. This is this great intro to a first song. Such a great beat, and that in the background is so appropriately creepy sounding, and it's really fantastic. It just gives the whole track this feeling of evil shadow rap, right? Like I just look up and that's what's there. It sounds like something not good, right? And like unnatural, supernatural, and it's really really cool. I don't have the lyrics, so I don't know exactly what he was saying. I love also how this song builds and builds and builds and builds and builds, and it does one of the things that I think is absolutely genius in a track, which is to do that building and to add, like, have a little bit of the beginning that kind of does its thing, and then it adds to that, and then it adds to that, and then it adds to that, and it makes me think of Stop Making Sense. I forget who the director was, but the film by the Talking Heads back in the 80s that's now being reissued, and if you are a music fan, I 100% recommend watching it, because David Byrne and Talking Heads are just absolute geniuses when it comes to creating music and creating a show and putting, especially in this movie, they do the same thing. They build, they add one thing and then another and another, and they do it in the movie in a way that is absolute genius and is so, it's just so cool to watch. So check it out. But this track has that, and it has it kind of in small scale. That's the whole movie I'm talking about with the other thing, and this is really well done. That's the words I was trying to say. Oh, really well made. Really a well made track. It's great. Next song is Satan, produced by Cere. God, this reminds me of something, and I don't know if it's like some old electronic EDM stuff or what, but just the way it comes in, Jesus, drives me crazy when I can just barely start to make a connection in my brain. I'll see if I can come up with it, but I do like the way this sounds. The high notes are absolutely welcome in this. It sounds excellent with those high notes coming in. A lot of the rest of the music, certainly in the first track and then in this, has been so low, and to hear these higher notes coming in really adds something cool and makes it sound like a fuller song, and it's very cool.
Energy surrounding me, just coming with the fake bitch. Because motherfuckers are disgrace, fucking my shit though. When I discuss this stuff, I spoke without no love. You would think since I say you know I never fret, bitch. You know I'm coming with the fucking bad, yeah. Don't take no fun answer, bitch. You know I'm with the no abandon.
Wow, the robotic kind of almost alien bug sounding rap is really crazy. And again, I don't know why I described that as robotic and alien bug sounding, but those are the words that came to mind. Really interesting. It just gives it this very well, it gives it a very alien sort of feel to it, and I think it's supposed to be a little off-putting, right? It's really interesting.
I don't go anymore, you know I'm a soul. Hey, never stop.
Get a little touch of whatever the style is that the lead singer of Cypress Hill he would always do with his voice. I don't know what that style is called, but it's got to have a name because I know a bunch of people kind of rap in that style, and this has that same sort of feel to it.
Alright, you know what go upside down. Do what I want, man, they never know how we do it, cause then I found. Mask all on my face, mask all on my face, mask all on my face. They won't never trace, say, mask all on my face, mask all on my face, mask all on my face. They won't never trace, say.
There's just little bits of triple flow in there, and I don't even know if it's considered triple flow when it's that fast. So good. Don't take no for an answer, bitch, you know I'm with the low. Abandon me, I don't go anymore, you know I'm a soul. Hey, never stop it, alright, you know walk up upside down. Do what I want, man, they never know how we do it, cause then I found. Mask all on my face, mask all on my face, mask all on my face. They won't never trace, say, mask all on my face, mask all on my face, mask all on my face. They won't never trace, say. Yeah, pretty cool. It's a neat sounding track. Again, it's too hard for me. Like, this is not music that I'm going to download and listen to, but man, it's so cool to listen to this stuff and to see like where influences are coming from, how they wanted to express themselves. I really, really think this is cool, and this is definitely a track, and this one in particular, I think this is definitely a track that I will come back to and watch a few more times or listen to a few more times. I sometimes go back and watch my own reactions to things, especially if people comment like, oh, you said this, and I'm like, I said that? And so then I have to rewatch. I'm certain I'm going to listen to this. This is really cool stuff. I really am enjoying Cere's stuff because, again, it's a different style of music than I would normally be exposed to, and that I would normally expose myself to too. And it's just super interesting. I love the dark feel of it. I love the alienness that he's trying to inject into this. I think it's super, super effective. It kind of puts me on edge in a way that, unlike even like heavy metal or horrorcore, and this might even fall into horrorcore somewhere. It's really, really cool, really interesting stuff, and I can't wait to see. And these are like old, like remastered older songs, so I guess I can see how I have liked his stuff over the last few songs that have been, newer than these, because since these are just remasters, really, really cool stuff. The last song is called "Dance with the Devil." And this was produced by Sobernap. Sorry, Sobernap. Not Sodernap. Sobernap. love this artwork too, by the way. This purple gargoyle thing. I don't know what's going on there, but it's very, very cool artwork.
Dance with the devil, big gun coming with the stand. Say, Papa, will you stand and grab? You cannot fend for your life. Let me keep that in my vision. You cannot feel the tension. Ask you if you call at me, you can start my high destiny. Making fun of me, it ain't working. I'm not gonna stop. You're not gonna rock. You back on with the sand. Say, come Satan, come Satan, come Satan. Something back for me. Dance with the devil, big gun coming.
So, this is an interesting track because I was thinking, like, what would this be good for? I often think about, like, where would I listen to this? How could this be used? This would be such a fantastic track to use in a movie to like make you be on edge when a character walks into like a club that's like dangerous, like a place they shouldn't be, right? Like if I walked into like a really alternative dark club, this would be the perfect music to make it clear, like, you are someplace that you should not be. This is a dangerous place. Like, it's a really, really fantastically cinematic track for that sort of thing. It would just be perfect. I just listen to what it's like. I'm going to back up just a little bit because that break was really kind of nice too. We'll go back here. And then just when his lyrics come in and the vocals come in, it has that sort of strange, robotic, monotonous sort of sound to put you on edge, and just like it's non-stop. It's just and it's fantastic to like put you on edge and make it clear that you're someplace you shouldn't be. It's just would be amazing in a movie.
Dance with the devil, big gun coming with the stand. Say, Papa, will you stand and grab? You cannot fend for your life. Let me keep that in my vision. You cannot feel the tension. Ask you if you call at me, you can start my high destiny. Making fun of me, it ain't working. I'm not gonna stop. You're not gonna rock. You back on with the sand. Say, come Satan, come Satan, come Satan. Something back for me.
And that come Satan, like it's also perfect for like making it clear like this is not a good place. This is it's really good. Nice dark sound. It's like atmospheric and oppressive at the same time, which is a kind of a difficult thing to achieve. Cere, man, very, very cool stuff. Like I said, it's not my style of music. It doesn't have to be my style of music for me to recognize that it is very, very cool. And I say it's not my style of music just because, like, I'm not going to listen to this when I'm driving around in my car or I'm going to the grocery store and have my headphones on. Like, that's when I listen to my music. If I wanted to have, like, a really cool, creepy sort of get-together, or even, like, have some music that's kind of designed to make you feel this sort of uncomfortable, right? This would just be absolutely perfect. I could see playing this in like some, like if I ran our role-playing games and used, well, I do run role-playing games, but when running role-playing games and I wanted to put something on to make people nervous, to make them feel like this is an uncomfortable place to be. This is great stuff. Really, really cool. What I really would like to hear, though, and I'm going to have to go back and watch some of your other videos that I've done with your tracks, is I would like to see more variation on the style of your vocals. You did a couple of things where you sort of extended some words and things like that, and I thought that was really cool. I didn't call them out at the time, but because you have a very regimented, like, da, 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 and it would be cool to see you do some other crazy stuff with your voice, because I think it could also be really, really effective to make people, like, to get across a different feeling but still stay within your lane, right? This is great stuff. This is really, very, very cool. Thanks again for sending this in. I will be back with some more music. Papa Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a good night.